You gotta be kidding me, man. Giants defense finally comes out, finally plays a good drive, right? We're down 1 point because Rosas is looking like his rookie self. He can't make a kick to save his life. Our defense comes out, finally makes a stop. Lions are about to punt it back, and there's a roughing the kicker call. Are you kidding me? Because David Mayo, his hands grazed the feet of the Lions punter. So, like, is that what NFL defenses has come to? Your hands can't even touch the people? Like, are you serious? They showed the replay, and even you heard it in the Lions crowd. They were shocked that they got that call because of how outrageous it was. It was basically a Giants turnover. We could have got the ball back under 2 minutes, maybe try to get something going, maybe score 3, take the lead. Who knows? But now instead, the Lions got the ball. It ain't even halftime yet. And the whole reason I started before the first half ended because this is kind of outrageous. But Lions got the ball. There's like 47 seconds left. And they're like at the Giants 30. At their own 30. They could still get downfield because Stafford has that big arm. But if we lose this game, look back to this. Look back to this right here. But I guess on the rest of the first half, I might as well do the recap right now. I saw things that I liked. I saw things that I didn't like. I love the rookie-to-rookie connection between Jones and Slayton. It's something that we saw in rookie training camp, in the OTAs, in the actual training camp, all throughout the summer, into preseason we saw it, and we're seeing it in the regular season now. This is not the first game where they've had a good rookie-to-rookie connection between Jones and Slayton. I'm just really happy with Slayton's progression. He's somebody that a lot of people don't realize is probably the most improved rookie on the Giants roster. When he came in to the team initially after we drafted him, he couldn't really catch a ball. The biggest knock on his play was that he had very unstable and inconsistent hands, and so far dude is going up and catching basically anything we put up there for him. He's using that elite speed of his, and he's using that 40-inch vertical to his advantage to get these balls. And on both drives, I liked what I saw because we ran the ball a lot of times, right? Shermer, I don't know if you're watching my videos or if you're watching somebody else's videos, but every fan has been saying you need to use Saquon Barkley. You got the best running back in the NFL there, and you're barely using him. And he seems to be using Saquon and in general the run game a bit more this game. On the first touchdown drive, Saquon got a good amount of carries, and it wasn't just any. He got some sweeps to the outside because that's where the Lions' run defense is weak. And when he ran it up the middle, it was actually from under center, something we haven't seen a lot of this year. But last year with Saquon is how he got a lot of his good runs, straight up the middle from under center. Getting that run lane through Zeitler and Hernandez and Jalapeno. And he did that on that first touchdown drive. It was basically like run, pass, and we got a touchdown. On the second touchdown drive, he was a bit more pass happy, but he still ran the ball quite a bit. I believe Saquon still got a couple runs, and before the touchdown pass, actually, there was a run that could have gone straight to the house had it not been for Devon Kennard tackling. Either way, it came out great. Of course, I have to give Shermer credit there. I will give him credit there, but there's still a lot of things that he needs to improve on, man. Like, for example, where's Evan Ingram? I'm not seeing him involving Ingram a lot here. Where's Golden Tate? He has involved Golden Tate, but it's only been on one pass really, and I'm not sure if that's by design of the plays or just by who's getting open, but I would like to see a little bit more of Evan Ingram. He's a very underutilized player and weapon on our offense. In addition to that, I would like to see a lot more of what I saw on those touchdown drives, which is running the ball a lot. Except for those two drives, there hasn't really been much involvement of Saquon, and those are perfect examples of, good things happen when you involve the best player on your team. So coming into the second half, don't be surprised. I'm calling it right now. If Shermer just forgets to use Saquon Barkley for whatever reason, don't be surprised. But I do hope that he doesn't, and he continues to run Saquon on first downs, on second down. So we got third and manageables, second and manageable situations. It takes such a load off your rookie quarterback, and not only that, it does so much good things for your team because it's your best running back. You know what I'm saying? So going into the second half on the offense side, please just continue to run the ball. The offensive line is doing an all right job throughout this game. They had they gave up an unofficial sack on Daniel Jones where he had the lateral pass that went back for a touchdown. So unofficially, the offensive line, they're doing good. They're doing okay. Not going to give them too much credit because this is how they're supposed to perform. On the defensive side of things, they're doing well. I mean, very similar to the offense, very average performance. They're giving up a lot of passes, a lot of long passes on third down as usual, but that's to be expected from a really weak secondary. You know, Janoris already had a pick, good for him. But in general, like, Grant Haley gets burnt. He's really good at run coverage, but he gets burnt in, like, when he actually has to play the position of cornerback. And I would like to see a little bit more improvement there. Just, you know, a little bit more man and press coverage, run zones like we did on the 3rd and 17 play. That's the time I really want to see zones where you can let up some yardage. But in general, I'm happy with what I'm seeing. I'll be back for the second half. Yo, for real, trade this dude Nate Solder, man. I don't care what we get in return. I'm so fed up with him. So overpaid, and he's probably legitimately the worst offensive lineman that we have. He cost us 2 big plays. The first one, the flea flicker, I forgot who Jones connected it to, but we could have scored on that play. He cost us with a holding call. Lions got the ball back. They scored. Then on this drive that I just witnessed, after Saquon did something, you know, proved basically that he's touched by the hand of God, pulled an amazing play out of nowhere. Solder lets up a sack, and we're punting again. Get this guy out of here, man. I'm so done with him. Yo, this dude, Pat Shurmur, just keeps giving us more and more reasons for him to be fired, man. He had a very inconsistent game today. There was, like, in the second and third quarter, dude called a fabulous offensive game, right? This dude, best play calling all year, using Saquon, using the run, opening up the playbook, deep passes, everything you could ask for. And then he just goes back into the tank after his offensive line fails him. We come out, we call stale plays that make no sense, and then on an end zone pass to Darius Slayton, there was clear pass interference. Shurmur doesn't call a challenge. We run the same play again. The refs threw a flag, but they picked it up because on that time it actually wasn't pass interference, and he still doesn't throw the flag. For both times, and more so the first one than the second, he should have thrown the flag because he got none to lose. And it was legitimate pass interference. This guy is not fit to be a head coach. I keep telling y'all, but in general, man, this I can't put this game on him like I could the Cardinals. All right, he had inconsistent game. The fourth quarter, yeah, you can put them on him, but it's gonna be on the offensive line for the most part. More so, Nate Solder. You know what I mean? Like, straight up just failed us. Couldn't get anything done, and that's about it, man. Defense played all right. Offense played all right. Daniel Jones played his mind out. Saquon tried his best. Shurmur was inconsistent, and Solder couldn't block to save his life. But that's how it goes. I'm going to just do the post game right now, man, because there's like 2.5 minutes left in the game. There's really no chance of us coming back here, anything short of a miracle. But I said after this game I would decide whether or not I want the Giants to go in the tank or to try and continue to win something, but to be honest, nothing really changed. We showed flashes of being a good team. Daniel Jones showed flashes of what he could be as rookie quarterbacks do. Saquon looked like his old self for the most part when he was used. The defense showed, you know, a couple flashes of being good. Darius Slayton for sure had a great game. In general, though, this is just what happens when you're a bad team, and so I'm just going to go out there and cheer for the progression of the young players and the progression of the team in general. And the stance I'm taking is basically, if we lose, we get a good draft pick. If we win, it's the fruits of our labor. What can I say? But it's just so disappointing because, man, Nate Solder, man. This dude is being overpaid by about $40 million for sure. Cleveland, if you're still interested in him, man, take him away from us. I'll take a 6th round pick for this dude because honestly our backup cannot be that much worse than him. He's not Eric Flowers-esque, but he's certainly not worth the contract, and he's certainly costing us a lot of plays and a lot of games. So I mean, just get rid of him, man. He's not worth the headache. Pat Shurmur, my opinion on you and of you has not changed at all. I think you need to go. With this loss, I think it might be coming sooner rather than later. But there's still that good chance that, you know, you'll probably be let go in the offseason if you are let go, because, you know, that's how the Giants do things. You still have the support of the locker room, I'm pretty sure. It's not like you're Ben McAdoo and everything's against you. You do have some things going for you. But in general, I think Pat Shermer needs to go. I still do. He's not the guy. He doesn't really know how to use the offensive weapons. Today, he kind of showed a little bit of that in the second and third quarter, but could not be consistent to save his life. And James Bettcher might need to go too, because, man, he's out there. There's still some questionable play calling, but that's kind of my recap. Good game, Lions. They're now 3-3-1. They're still in their division. The Giants we're probably in the hunt for Chase Young at this point, and a legitimate left tackle, because we haven't had one for about 10 years. Who knows? But let me know what you guys think. Comment down below. I'll try to respond. You know, let's have a nice debate on this. What do you think about the whole situation? Should we be going for draft position, or should we try still, you know, win this thing? And give me your reasons too. But like, share, subscribe. I'm out. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Put your comments down below. Make sure you smash that like button, subscribe, and turn on post notifications. Until next time, I'm out.